What is up, everyone? This is InsurgenceRX, and I have here a Pokemon battle. This is a standard battle, but I am using all underused and below Pokemon. I even have some not fully evolved Pokemon, as I will show you in the future. So he has this Licky. I know that he has a ghost Pokemon, so this is why I did not go for close combat. He scouted out my move with Protect, and I think that he knows that I am choice banded from previous battles, so I was forced to switch out because Earthquake is not going to do much against his Licky, so I sent out my wall, my Mr. Mime. He gets up the Stealth Rock, which is just horrible because I have a Charmeleon with a Focus Sash, I have a Charizard where half its health will be taken away from the Stealth Rock, and I have a Sawk where it has the Sturdy ability, so I have to get these rocks out of the way with one of my future Pokemon, and I'm going to show you that, and I'll be sending it out soon. So my Mr. Mime here, I get the Licky paralyzed, and then I Teeter Dance it, so I get the dual status on the Licky, so I hope that will do something to me, but he gets very lucky here, and he will be going for 3 turns in a row without getting paralyzed and without getting confused, without hurting himself in confusion. So that was unlucky for me, but that is part of the game. So he does very well with his Licky here. He brings my health down kind of low, and then out of nowhere, I wasn't expecting this explosion. I don't usually fight Lickys that much, so I wasn't expecting an explosion attack, and since explosion is weaker in 5th gen, I was hoping that would not kill, but it ends up killing my Mr. Mime, so I'm off to a pretty bad start, but now I sent out my Squirt. My Squirtle is just so amazing. I'm so proud of it. He has his Machoke, and I'm guessing that he has the Evilite item. I'm also carrying the Evilite item, and this is why his Thunder Punch does like less than half to me. I rapid spin the rocks away, and then watch the next attack. Look at Squirtle, okay? He Thunder Punches me, and then I live, and then watch my attack. Look how much damage it does to the Machoke. I get paralyzed, which is very unfortunate. I use Counter, and Counter is such a strong move. Since Squirtle is super slow, it almost kills the Machoke. So I'm paralyzed right here. I was going to go for Aqua Jet to finish off the Machoke. I was so hoping I wouldn't get paralyzed there and not be able to move, but that is what happened. If I was able to Aqua Jet, it would probably have killed because I was down into Torrent ability where my attack is raised, where my water attacks are raised by 1.5 times attack. So now he sends out his Salamence against my Charmeleon, and well, my attack is lowered, so it's not doing, so I won't be able to do too much damage. We both missed our attacks. He misses his Hydro Pump, and I miss my Dragon Rush. He is a very interesting Salamence because his Salamence is a special attacking Salamence. I noticed that all of his attacks that he used against me were special attacks and not actually physical attacks, so I don't know what sort of set he's running, but yeah. My Dragon Rush does not do too much. I guess I should have gone for the Dragon Dance on the first turn, but, well, that was just bad playing on my part, but that's just how it goes. Now I send out my Blastoise, the most evolved form of that Squirtle, and let's see how great Blastoise will do. I usually send out Blastoise first, but I didn't this time. I go for Ice Beam, and I was hoping that he would not switch into his Chansey, but he does. His Chansey gets frozen, so I was like, yes, this is my chance to turn this battle around. This is my chance that I might be able to pull off a win. I send out my Sawk, but he goes for Toxic. He does the freeze on him did nothing at all since he got unfrozen on the very first turn, so that was very unlucky for me, but lucky for him. So now I'm poisoned with a deep poison, and he sends out Sableye. I was expecting him to switch. That's why I did not go for close combat. I had to over-predict there, and I'm thinking, okay, one more Earthquake will take him out. So, but I am afraid because Sableye is very evil in 5th gen. They are able to go first if they are using non-attacking moves, so he is able to get me confused, and then 50-50 chance, and I hurt myself in confusion, so things are not looking up right here. So I'm like, oh gee, I am just gonna get fried in this battle. I am not gonna do great at all. So I continue to get hurt by poison, and then he goes for the recover, and that kind of is like the icing on the cake. I have no chance of winning, unless if something amazing happens. Unless if Sawk is able to pull off a critical hit, and out of nowhere, he is able to get a critical hit. So down goes the Sableye, and great job for Sawk. Sawk usually does a great job in my battles. It is a great combo. I'm surprised that more people never use Sawk. It's quite amazing because it's so powerful. Now he sends out his Salamence, and I return the Sawk because my attack is now lowered, and send out my Charizard to take whatever he has to dish out. I know that Charizard is not really going to do much. He goes for Air Slash, and that sadly brings me down quite a lot. I do outspeed him and go for my own Air Slash, and that will take him down a decent amount. So he takes me out, and then I send out my Shellshocker, and I'm hoping that he's not going to switch out into Chansey, but let's see, he does, so that is unfortunate. My only chance of beating this Chansey is to bring out my Sawk and somehow get a close combat off on him. But to do that, I will have to take out every single other one of his Pokemon first before the Chansey. So at this point, I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just going to try to win, not win, but try to kill as many of his Pokemon as possible, so I know that one close combat from me will take out any one of his Pokemon. Then after that, I'm going to die from poison, stuff like that. So I close combat on whatever he has to send out first, and that happens to be Salamence. So Salamence goes down, and then he sends out, let's see, what does he send out? He sends out the fighting Pokemon, and I'm hoping that he does not outspeed me, but since my attack was lowered once, I didn't want to take any chances, so I send out my Shellshocker just as death fodder. I allow my Blastoise to die just for the slim chance that Sawk will be able to outspeed his Tekron or his Chansey. Well, actually, it does outspeed Chansey, but I'm hoping that outspeeds his Pokemon that he has out right now. So I go to Sawk. I know that I cannot win since he has 2 Pokemon left. He ends up outspeeding me and ends up taking out my Sawk. So that was a very great game, and the person I fought is very skilled. I battled him many times before. He has improved so much over the battles. I have other battles with him posted earlier. Game Masters, that's his name. And I'll be looking forward to my next match with him. But anyways, guys, any of you guys watching this video should check out PokemonSocial.com. This is the social network for Pokemon where you can chat with other people, make friends, talk about Pokemon-related things, post pictures, interact with others, create groups, post videos. You can even write stories or write about the news. Anything that you want to do is on PokemonSocial.com. So it's a great place to hang out for anything Pokemon-related. So I'd love to see you there if you are interested. And this is InsurgenceRX, and have an awesome day.